Hey, how you doing? Good afternoon. Mep here, Mep Investments. Bringing you another video this afternoon, Saturday, October 29th. I got my Phillies hat that I got up there when I was up there. I was up there, I want to say in 2017. I think I went to visit my friend over there. Took my daughter to the ballpark. Well, she's 15 now. So in 2017, she was 12. So we went over there and went to the Phillies game, and I got the mascot hat here you can see, and they came back last night. Game was finished like at 1 in the morning. It was a great game. Phillies were down 5, and they came back against Verlander, who's top-notch pitcher, and rallied to tie the game. And Real Muto, an ex-Marlin, of course they get rid of all the Marlins, um, hit a jack and won it for the Phillies. So I'm excited, and got game 2 tonight at 8 o'clock. So I'll definitely be watching that. So as promised, I told you I was going to do a video on how to roll options and here in the Swim platform. Um, so I'll give you an example on Microsoft. So I had a position in Microsoft. Let me put it up here in the account statement. So you need to know how to use your account statement. So you're going to come here to the monitor tab and then account statement. But I'm going to have to pick, let me see what account Microsoft I have under. So I have Microsoft under my regular account, my regular brokerage account. I have 3 accounts with TD Ameritrade. I have regular brokerage account, I have a Roth IRA, and traditional. You're only allowed to contribute $6,000 a year in your Roth or traditional, either or, only one of them. I prefer Roth, and that's per calendar year. Plus your 401k, which is 20,500 per year, max. I think they're raising it next year. I would have to look the rule on that. For 2023 401k contribution limit IRS. So this is for also, was this IRS? So they're going to increase it to, here it is. So they're going to increase it to 22.5. Now I wonder if they're going to increase IRAs, 2023 IRA contribution limits. So they're bumping up the 401k from 20 and a half to 22 and a half next year. And then the IRA state, looks like they're bumping it up to 6,500 based on this year. And if you're older than 50, 7,500. So I got a side note, but that's some good educational stuff. So Microsoft, I have in my regular account. So you need to go to your your account statement, right? And you're gonna come over here to your so you're gonna come monitor. You got activity and positions, account statement, and then you're gonna type in the symbol here, Microsoft. And you gotta sometimes play with the days back. Here, you click here and it tells you how far you want to go back. I think 57 days will probably do it. And then you go to here. So actually, let me see something. Let me go back a little bit further. So I'm gonna go here and then let's try August. Okay, okay. I initiated the position on August 26th. Okay, what did I do? I sold the 262 and a half, 260 put credit spread. This was when Microsoft was charts 3 months. I don't like this chart. Let me put it up here better. I don't like that chart. So we're gonna go back here, 180 days, and I said it was August 26th. So when I did the trade, they were trading about 27. It closed at 277. Okay, so stock traded at 277 when I did the trade. right? And I sold the 262 and a half, 260 put credit spread for 70 cents, right? So what happened? It came close to the expiration time, and obviously, when I rolled in at 9:14, we can see at 9:14 the stock was trading at, it closed at 252, so big drop. So I was like 10 points in the money on my position. So what did I do? Now, most of the time, from my experience, when you roll an option, um, you might have to take on a little bit of risk to make it happen for another credit. For for the most part, a lot of times you have to do that. And what do I mean by that? You have to make the width bigger. So when I first started my trade, I was at $2.50 on this one, and I collected a credit of 70. So my max profit was $70. I only did one contract. My max profit was $70, and my max loss was, so 70 minus 250. So let's do the math here. 70 minus 250 was $1.80. So I was risking $1.80 to make 70, or try and buy it back at a 50% profit at about $35. And I do this a lot of trades. Obviously, you saw my last video, I did 46 trades. So, um, so for example, if I wanted to roll this, I would click create rolling order. So this is my position now. Right click here, create rolling order, and then right now I'm 48 days out, so I don't need to do anything. I'm just showing you how to go through it. And then click sell, and then here you're gonna pick the month that you wanna extend it out to, which the sweet spot's 45 days. You wanna manage your position at 21 days, and you wanna write options at about 45 days is a sweet spot. Um, so you would, like, for example, if I wanted to say this one was 21 days out, I'll probably want to roll out to maybe like this January, right? And you see right here, I can do the same thing for a 5-cent credit. So I'm not paying to do this trade, and I'm giving myself more time to be right. So, for example, I rolled this one, and I spread it out wider to 245, 235, and I collected another 70 cents. So you got to keep track of how much you're collecting. It's very important you keep track of this. So 70 and 70 is $1.40. 70 initially and another 70 in the roll is $1.40. That's how much I've collected, $1.40, right? So now come October 26th, um, obviously we all know what happened to Microsoft after earnings. So October 26th, I decided to roll again because the stock was at closed at 235, and I was well in the money, 10 points on my 245, 235, right? So I rolled it again out to, and I even made it wider this time for another 10 cents. So I added another $500 of risk. So now it's $15 wide. So I have basically collected $1.50 I've collected so far, and right now I have the 245, 230 put credit spread. You can see here. You can see it right here. You see? Now I'm up 126 as of right now, but if I were to close this position out right now, I have to pay 728. So $1.50 minus 728. Don't go by this because you think you're winning, but you're not. So what happens? It's 728 minus $1.50 I've collected. So if I were to close this trade out, I lose $5.78, which is equivalent to $578. Because one contract equal 100 shares. So you will multiply 100 times $5.78. It gives you $578. Hope that makes it a little clearer for you. So couple things. You have to be detailed. You have to keep track of your rolls, like I showed you here. So this is how you keep track of them. These are all your rolls. I've collected $1.50. My assumption and my thought process is that Microsoft is oversold. If we look at the chart here, and I'm more inclined to take on more risk and make it wider and collect another credit and keep my 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 thought process, my assumption going more time to be right. So um, I will take more risk here. As you can see, we're down to an RSI of 31, and usually anything under 30, we usually get a bounce and revert to the mean. So that's why I added to my risk by spreading it out a little bit bigger and collecting a credit and sending it out in time. So right now I have 48 days till this position expires, and I can manage at 28 days. Now, what do I want for it to happen here? At this point, I wanted to basically go up. Obviously, it was up 10 on Friday, and just keep going up and let my options expire worthless, because at $1.50 might not be worth managing. I could manage it if I want. I could manage it at 75 cents and still come out ahead 50% on my whole trade process. Um, this is this is this is the analyze tab, so you can see the stock is right here right now. Uh, the stock is at 235, so it should be over here. 235 right here where this line is, and it's showing that I have. If you see on the purple here, right here, you can see the numbers. Right, I'm at a 125 profit. So let's say it continues to go up and it just keeps going up. At the end of this position, I can net a profit of $854 pretty much on this trade. Um, if I were to let them to expire worthless, and they were up over the strikes that I have, which are 245, 230. And you can see here on the number here on the bottom, you see the expiration date 12/17. If I were to full loss, I'd be 646. The purple is real time. The blue line is at expiration out in the future. So I might just elect to let it expire worthless if it continues to rally, which I think it will. I mean, that's just my thought process, but we'll see. I'll do another video in the future. And this is my position right now, Microsoft. It's not a high probability trade, but I've kept rolling it, and I think it will revert to the mean because it's gone down so much. I mean, when I first put on the position, stock was at 220, 277. We've already hit below 227. That's $50. So I hope this kind of helps you with the roll process on your trades, on your option spreads that may go against you, and you maybe you still have the same assumption and same thought process. You think you're right, and you want to give yourself more time. This is what you would do. Um, if you have any questions, just chime in, and I'll be happy to help. Share, like the video, and I still owe you videos on. I'm gonna do videos on some small caps that I like, that I think could be the next winners in the leg up, and how to deal with assignment when you get assigned exercise, assigned an option position. All right, take care. Bye bye now.